What, huh?
We'll edit this
Whoops. Where's your fancy? I thought you had your fancy little thing.
later.
Your stuff.
Yeah, I left it over there.
Good,
Yeah.
good. That's okay. We can be fancy with a chair and a pad.
That's right. Nobody
Rocking
knows
it.
that there's not a professional rig behind this.
100%. Hey, Madeline.
What's up, guys?
From Paris. All right.
Tennessee or France? We'll find out soon. Yeah. Or
What's up?
Texas. I think there's a Paris, Texas.
Hey, Sheena.
How do I get sound?
Well, that's not good.
Can you guys let me know if you can hear? Oh, see, somebody heard me
Madeline
say
said
that.
hi, so yeah.
Okay.
So someone can
Wave
hear
at some
something.
people. Yeah.
Tripod. Patent pending.
Hey, that's pretty good.
London. There's a London in
All right. London.
Kentucky, too, I think.
Yeah, there is.
Right?
Actually, yeah. Okay.
Bye, Chris. I think that's. I don't know.
We're on a.
I can hear. Good. Excellent.
All right. Good deal. Okay. What are we talking about today?
Oh, that's a great question. Jiu-jitsu, maybe.
Yeah. We just.
Okay, let's do this. So I didn't get a Fit to Fight fix up today. So whoever comes up with the first good, like at least B+ question that's technique related, we'll give you some good details on it. That'll be your Friday Fit to Fight fix. So now is your chance.
Yeah. And you get credit.
Clean up in the background. It'll be fine. Won't be weird. Won't be weird.
You look like, what's his name? Noob from Rick and Morty. Anybody get that reference? Okay. All right, so we're looking for Fit to Fight fix technique. Kicks for jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
Definitely a sidekick. Thanks, Sensei. So.
That's what, according to sources I've talked to, Grandmaster Elio considered the most important strike in all the jiu-jitsu is the kick, is the pisao. And the pisao, I think depending on who you ask, is either the front kick, like a foot jab, or a side kick. So, I don't know.
Is that for jiu-jitsu, or is that to avoid jiu-jitsu or get out of jiu-jitsu? Because that's, in my head, I use front kick, it's all jiu-jitsu, so it doesn't matter.
Jiu-jitsu is
stand-up jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
punching jiu-jitsu.
There's striking, self-defense, ground grappling, the philosophy, it's all jiu-jitsu.
You had a taller person ask about entering in K-guard. I'm going to give that a B-. Let's see if we can get up there. Getting out of triangles when they're locked up. Whew.
Yuck.
Oh, that's a hard question. It might.
Didn't we kind of show something like that one time, like recently? That's a good Fit to Fight fix, though, I think.
That is
Getting out of a triangle.
Fix.
Like anything else, like when it's like locked up, and then, actually on my newest video, I have a good technique for a really tight locked up one. But I'll show you like one that works, one of the broadest range of triangle escapes, in my opinion.
Let's see if we can do this.
So I think if we face this way here, probably, right? So what I'm going to do is, if I find myself in this position, first of all, like this is already pretty late because she's got this like kind of necklace kind of thing here. She's got this kind of a trapezoid thing. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to drive my arm to this side to loosen the triangle. What she wants is my arm over here. So I want to set up this game of tug of war with her, right? So if we're here and she wants to push my arm across like this, and when I give up, I do this. So my neck has moved from the inside of her thigh to the inside of her calf. And at that point there, now, she doesn't really have much. My arm's on the wrong side for omoplata. It's hard for her to get an arm lock. If she wants to try to fix this triangle, she has to move her hip over here, which my hand is blocking. So I'm gonna try to weave my way either back in, or at that point, back out. So double in or double out at that point. So that's kind of the whole thing, is just I wanna brace, and I wanna try to push over here so that I entice them to try to pull my arm that way, which is what I really want. And it's not a big rotation, it's just here to 90 degrees here, that way. And I want to think bulldog, like on the way out. That saves me more than anything in triangles, from early to pretty late.
We call it Jedi mind trick energy.
That's right.
Make them think they're getting it.
Yeah, that's
Boom.
it. You gotta
stuff.
motivate them. You get them committed, and then you can manipulate them. That's the
like relationship advice.
relationship advice for jiu-jitsu.
Solid. Oh, you're busy. I like my feed right here. I'm just going to wave to all these people, all 5 people that are watching on my side. It's good stuff. What's going on, people?
Sensei Seth, get to class, man. Like, get to jiu-jitsu. Your stand-up's good enough. Just quit doing stand-up and just focus all your time on jiu-jitsu. Thank you. No problem.
You're welcome.
Let's
that
see.
is good. Triangles by good people. They're a problem.
For sure.
They're everywhere.
Anything against Ezekiel, don't get there. Man, like Ezekiel is something like you got to see it coming, like anything else. But I tell you what, watch what's his name, Olenek, that Russian dude that hits Ezekiel's from everybody. He like pulls them on top of the mount, and then hits those Ezekiels. He's hit like something crazy, like 15 of these in MMA at heavyweight. I don't know, like, but he's got really good no-gi Ezekiels, and they're true Ezekiels. Like what I do, I don't do Ezekiels no-gi. I do punch chokes, and I think those are different things. Because an Ezekiel is more weaving, and a punch choke is more here, like hammer fist or knuckles. Either one, it's just hand fighting. I don't have something real clean step by step to show right now. I'll try. I promise I'll try. Hey, what's up, Cortland? Let's see. Brazil. All I know how to say is thank you and bye. Obrigado. Okay. Any other questions about techniques? Otherwise, while we're waiting on questions, we can recap a couple things that have been happening the past couple weeks, as we didn't get to do a live last week. What's on the horizon for Fit to Fight?
Ooh, what do we got coming up? We're adding. I'll give you guys a preview of a new seminar coming up. It's called Hellbows.
Hellbows.
Oh yeah, lots of the elbow jiu-jitsu coming up.
Nice.
It's going to be a cool seminar. If you're a premium access member on Fit to Fight Republic's page, it's going to be free to Zoom in. We will have it available if you want to train remotely through Zoom, and then of course it'll be happening here at HQ. That's near the end of May. Between now and then, we're going to be in Kentucky with Jeff at G2R Project and those guys. We're doing a Sparology coaches course, which you can train into. That you don't have to be a certified Fit to Fight coach to be a part of. You can do it for training. We have an active killer defense course. Our first active killer defense class, kind of the year of the season. Unfortunately, like they are still very well needed. So we kick that off.
Yeah, and one of the best
Kentucky.
places doing the active killer program, like right here. So I mean that and the firearms program. There's a lot of cool things these guys are doing that I'm not like really part of. I've done them though, so I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, but lots of cool stuff. Columbia, Kentucky is where Jeff is at, right?
Yes. Yep.
And that's the G2R project. Cool stuff.
Yeah, you can see him on Facebook, G2R Project. You can, if you're following our channels, you'll see the information. And then we go to Lidditz, Pennsylvania at Rice Training Center in May for fun stuff.
You're welcome for the YouTube stuff. Thank you for watching it. That's why I keep doing it.
What you got going on?
I had a question about Darce chokes. Favorite way to get into a Darce choke?
Ooh.
My favorite way to get into a Darce choke? My favorite way is not like super special or anything, but I do have a detail that's really important. I think. Let's go like, can we go like if your head's here? So like one of the biggest things I think about when I'm getting into a Darce choke, if she's got a strong underhook, my arm will only go in this deep, and I can't get underneath her neck. So what I have to do is I got to put my ear back here on her ribs. So like I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna palm the back of her head. All right. Sometimes people will hold back here. If I hold on her neck, she's very strong, pulling her head back. If I hold on the top of her head, she's very weak. This is the same concept as from like a Thai plum. If you hold the back of their neck, they're gonna stand up nice and straight. You hold in here on like the crown of the head, and you're a lot weaker. So we go here like this, and I'm gonna drop my neck back toward her ribs, pull her head in, and look how deep my arm gets. You see, now with my arm that deep, now I'm gonna drive this arm to the floor, and if this is as deep as I can get it, I'm gonna ratchet. So my elbow's sticking out, I'm gonna pull my elbow in like that, and then now I've got that Darce choke wrapped up pretty tight. So those little details right there, I think are huge. And again, that's just from her having an underhook. So anytime that she's got an underhook and I wrap in for like a whizzer, then if I can get her onto her side, I've got Darce choke setups. So those are some of the most useful ways I know how to get into the Darce. But yeah, it's a good question though.
I like going from turtle.
Yeah, me too. Like when we go from turtle, like if she starts here on turtle, like
You go ahead and go.
yeah. See how she flips it? Yeah. Like that right there is huge. Like because you can set straight into Darce from turtle, but like I like that flip over like that.
Yeah.
Because like if I miss shooting in from like coming underneath from and turtle, they're gonna work their way to north south or be on top of me somehow. So I like that flip over a lot too.
You get a lot of control on tilting the shoulders. Come here, I take an S grip so I can drive my shoulder down, and I can control how far he flips so that my Darce stays deep. I'm not trying to knock him and make him do like a shoulder roll, because now I'm back to trying to fight and dig my arm, but I can do a tight little turn.
Yeah, tight little turns. That's what it's about.
Patent pending, as always.
Yeah.
Tight Little Turn Jiu-Jitsu on Instagram.
Another seminar series coming up, Tight Little Turns. So, thank you guys. Yeah. So let's see what else is coming up. When's our seminar that we're doing down there in Orlando?
Oh, yeah, July 30th.
30th.
You guys should get registered early for many reasons. One, there might not be a lot of spots available. And then two, if there's big interest, we could possibly open up more spots. But if you all wait until the last minute to sign up, only some of you are going to be happy, and it's gonna be a bad day. So go to Blackout Grappling. You can find them on Instagram. I think it's blackoutgrappling.com. You can register there.
They're the Catch Cradle guys, the hybrid cradle gang jiu-jitsu. They got a lot of nicknames, is what I'm trying to say. So, but yeah, David Petrone and his boy Vinny, they're awesome, great people. We've gotten to work alongside them a little bit, and they've got some real game-changing kind of stuff off cradles. And I still think that my opinion is that cradles have not even scratched the surface of what you're going to start seeing in competition. You're already seeing it more with the hybridization of like more wrestling and catch wrestling into jiu-jitsu and submission grappling competition. So, you know, when you see like what they're doing with cradles, like there's a lot of cool opportunity that hasn't even been realized yet. Who was it? Gunslinger Tactics.
They're everywhere too. Once you start seeing
what's
them.
Up? Mazda, what's up? Yeah, I'll be up there in Griffinroll in Ohio on May something. The first weekend in May. Let's say it that way. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
5, 6, something in there.
Yes, but yeah, Griffinroll Combat Sports. I'm excited to get back there. I'm gonna do like 3 different topics at that one. I gotta figure out how that's gonna work. But we're doing guard passing, leg locks, and
Wait a minute.
yeah.
They want to be able to guard pass and do leg locks?
Yeah, right?
That doesn't sound right.
May 7th. Thank you, Mazda. Thank you. Yeah. Squat. Any tips for adjustments for scorpion rib crush?
Not on me.
Are you? See, back in Crossville. Yeah, I want to get back to Cookeville and Crossville soon too. The scorpion rib crush.
Like a scorpion deathlock?
Yeah, I think so. There's several different things that I've heard of as scorpion. So, okay, here's some common things that I refer to as scorpion. First of all, Sting's finishing move from his CW days. But there's a scorpion deathlock, like the way they do it in jiu-jitsu, which is a shoulder lock. There's I think what they're talking about with the scorpion rib crush is what I always call the accordion squeeze, or Boss Root has a colorful name for it too. But it's basically like from Kesa. We're here, and I get into, I guess, a traditional like closed Kesa, and I grab the inside of my thigh here, and then I wing back and I grab her near side leg, and I get here. The biggest thing that people screw up on this one, I think, is that they concentrate too much on the head side. It should be even, and it's not just me flexing out on it. It's me grabbing both thighs and doing a thigh master squeeze here this way. And you know, it can be like really fast, or it can be a slow burn, and either way it's like really horrible. So maybe that's what you're talking about, but again, so many names, it's hard to keep track. We were just talking about how names changed like a while ago. How are we doing on time?
See ya.
See you, man. So yeah, class just got over with. We've been
5 minutes.
all right. Today we went over. What did we go over? We started out drilling on a shoot sprawl drill.
Fooled us into thinking we were going to do wrestling.
Yeah. I pulled a slick one on everybody. I was like, look, we're doing wrestling stuff. So we did a shot to sprawl to peek out to Granby. And so everybody's like, ooh, wrestling stuff. And then we went straight to guard. So
After being very clear about Granby rollout so you don't end up in guard.
Yeah.
Straight to guard.
Yeah. It's all about options, though, you know. So need to bring it north to
tri-state area. Heck yeah.
What's the
We'll
tri-state
go.
area?
We will not. I don't know.
Because like I come from a tri-state area, but it was Kentucky, Missouri, and Illinois.
New York, New Jersey.
Whatever else is up there. It should be just like the 20-state area because everything's so close together. Send us a message, Defensive Fit. We're traveling. We will not travel north in like December and January, but other than that, you got a chance.
Isn't that what Doofenshmirtz was always trying to take over? Was the tri-state area?
The tri-state area, yeah.
That's
what I thought of immediately.
Yeah.
And I don't think I know the answer from that show either. But
yeah, it's fictional cities. So, yeah. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, by the way, I'm teaching out at Fit to Fight now. In case you guys didn't know. And
you could join him through Zoom, the magic of technology. Link is in the Fit to Fight Republic bio. Jump in, do a 3-month membership, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. beautiful.
First 6 months is free. Is that what the special is? No. No, that's not a thing.
You want to pay for them for the first 6 months? Is that what you're telling us? The Eli sponsorship, no.
What are your thoughts on a decent triangle escape? I just talked about that a little while ago. But that, my triangle escape, so look back, once we post this video after this, like go back and watch like toward the beginning and that, because I showed a triangle escape that I like from like pretty early to pretty late. You know, it's not like a Hail Mary, and it's not like a preventative, it's just like everything in between is, so that's why I like that one a whole lot. Training dummy recommendations. You guys got any? Because like I've got like, there's
Children?
Yeah, yes, yeah, unwilling spouses and stuff, so the, yeah, I don't know.
I guess it kind of
that
depends
even
on
makes-
like, there's not much that's going to replace a live partner. During the pandemic, we got whatever cheapest thing we could find on Amazon, stuffed it with like hamster bedding. What's that called when it's not for hamsters?
cedar chips or
Yeah,
something?
it's some kind of chip. They smell great. But I mean, you also could, like, I stuffed a pillow into a hoodie and put pool noodles. Like, you can do it on a budget. Finding a person is pretty great.
There's a couple of good questions in a row right there. So maybe we can answer these and then we'll have to wrap it up. High percentage CASA escape. Yes, like again, I like to look at the most broad spectrum escapes that deal with like, you know, the widest variety of times you're going to be in the position. So for me, on the CASA escape that I like more than anything is, and this is from traditional, it can be from traditional or broken scarf hold either way. But she's got me here. Biggest thing is not to allow my elbow to get up off the ground, right? So now this is bad, right? So I want to try the best I can that anytime she's trying to do that, I want to keep wedged inside here this way. So now this arm in the back is going to reach across something. I can reach across her shoulder if she's small enough, or just to the ribs if she's too big. But either way, I want to keep this elbow to the floor, right? And then at that point, I'm going to scoot away a little bit, throw my leg inside here this way, right? And then from there, I'm going to start pulling myself up, right? And then once I get to a certain position, depending on how hard she's hanging on, if she's like really committed to the headlock portion of this, then whenever we come up here this way, she'll straighten that leg out if she's committed to the headlock, like down that way, right? And I'll just roll her over like until I come all the way out. But keep hanging on to the headlock for a little, because this is what happens when people are just hell-bent on this. They'll roll all the way to the other side, this way here, and then I can just throw them asleep. But you know, a lot of times if they decide halfway through the pressure's just too much, then they'll let go halfway through, and then you're on their back. So, but that one, like I learned that a long time ago, just basic self-defense move. But it's gotten me out of like really good quality like scarf holds too. Again, escaping CASA, in my opinion, though, is this thing. It's like somebody just wants a headlock. It's not too hard to get out. If somebody's a high-level judo player or wrestler, it's a whole different position. It's not even the same category anymore. What was the other one? Oh, favorite.
No back arm choke. Other than rear naked.
Other than rear naked. I've got a lot. This is my favorite. Feel free to jump into it. I'm not trying to plug it all.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm just...
It's just we're using one-handed choke. So I just go low 5 here like this and keep her hand pushed down. And then from here, right, I'm just going to grab her trap this way. Now, here's the key though. If I go here and try to finish with one arm like a rear naked choke, I can't do it. Even with my massive biceps, it's not going to work. So instead, I'm going to grab her trap here and I'm going to pull my tricep back toward my ribs. All right? So it's going this way instead, like I'm cutting her throat. So that to me is high level. Now, here's one of my a submission. Sorry, a submission that I like a whole lot, because if like she's doing a good job defending this here, I'm going to keep holding that trap, and she's not doing a good job defending this, and we're going to get that cop lock right there, right? But yeah, that. So when you start getting their attention a whole lot with this one, they start losing attention on this one here, right? And so then now I'm going to start getting that back. So you just kind of, there's a mantra I heard a long time ago in jiu-jitsu, if you want the neck, you bug the arm. If you want the arm, you bug the And I just gave Amber COVID. So.
COVID doesn't exist anymore.
Not
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Nope.
All right, cool.
Perfect timing. All right. So
Sweet. I like bow and arrows. That's about it.
yeah,
You can-
as soon as we find a decent bow and arrow from Nogi, it'll be good.
I fast.
Okay.
Super fast. I go like all the way flat on your side.
Oh, okay.
I've been wrapping my leg over, under, and through.
Yeah, okay.
And then just being super rude. It's the best I got so far, though. I am continuing to look because it's a little bit hard of a setup. But anyway,
No, it works.
it was something. I took collars across necks with body parts. All right,
We'll try to
check
answer
it.
the rest
Sweet.
of these later some other time, but thank you guys. We
Thank you
appreciate
guys so
all.
much. We're jumping off.
Yeah, we'll try to do this once a week if we can. So thank you guys very much. See you guys soon.
See ya. Little X, the weirdest.